These are 6 things I had to cut off from my life and that God convicted me from in order to grow my relationship with God. Each of these 6 things, I'll be putting them into separate videos because it's really long and a lot to talk about, so just go to the next part whenever I post about it. Before I start, in Matthew 16 verse 24, it says to deny ourselves and to take up our cross and to follow Him. If you're on your walk with God, it's important to cut things out of your life in order for Him to transform you and change you into the way that He wants you to be. So in this video, I'll be talking about unequally yoked friendships and relationships. First, to remove these people from your life, 1, you should pray for God to remove unnecessary people from your life that you do not need. This will give you peace. Okay, to other believers and other people out here may think it's weird to cut off people that don't believe in God, but I think it's really important that we should. 2 Corinthians 2:14 tells us to not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. What does wickedness and righteousness have in common? Bad company disrupts our good character. Removing people from your life that don't have the same alignment with you, that don't have the mindset of growing their own relationship with God, is going to lead you somewhere else. Because for me, I had friends that, they always wanted to do things that weren't of God. Like, they would hit me up and be like, let's sneak out, let's go drink, let's go smoke, let's do things. That was not the way of God. And of course, at that time, since I wasn't in the right mindset of growing my relationship with God, I fell into sin every time I went and hung out with them. So removing those people in order to grow, it was also really hard for me to remove those people out of my life because I was in an environment where I had to see them every day. But thanks to God, He put me into an isolation season far away from everybody and helped me grow my relationship with Him. I would also get these visions when I was starting to get close to God my first time. I noticed people, like every time I talked to them at school, I would get this thing that they would pull out a gun and shoot me. Like, they had a gun and then they would just pull it out on me in the middle of me talking to them. And now that I'm thinking about it, now that I have grown, I realized that those people were not supposed to be in my life, and that was the gift of discernment, seeing those people were going to really turn their backs on me and that they weren't really my friends. So after you pray the prayer of removal, you'll notice a big difference of these people that are in your life that are acting different, or they don't want to be friends with you anymore, or they're just, being a whole different type of person that you didn't really expect them to be, and that is your sign to let them go and that they aren't supposed to be in your life. With relationships too, if you are praying this prayer and relationships, or if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and they break up with you, you need to take that as a sign. God does not want them in your life. If it's His plan, it would be either they are not supposed to be in your life or they are not supposed to be in your life at this moment. So don't try to reach for them. Don't try to get them back on your own. Just wait on God's timing and be patient. Even without praying this prayer, as you're getting closer to God, God will slowly remove people and things that you don't need in your life in order to focus on Him. So if any of you have people who aren't leading you into the way that you need to be led, you need to let them go. Pray that prayer, or simply ghost them. Also remember that these people that God is removing from your life that isn't going to align with His will, you should remember that He will bless you with something greater. He will bless you with a better friendship and a better relationship that you need for your life.